Hi and welcome back to Cut the Craggle. This is my second Throwback Thursday review video looking at the 2013 LEGO The Lone Ranger theme. If you haven't already, be sure to check out the previous video where I review the Colby City Showdown set. Today though, we're going to be looking at this, the Stagecoach Escape. When this set was released in 2013, the recommended retail price was $29.99 here in the UK. That money got you a set with 5 minifigures and 279 pieces. Gives you a priced apart value of around 10 to 11 pence a piece. So nowhere near the 6 pence a piece of the Colby City Showdown set, but as I've said before, priced apart is only really a guide. This set does still come with 5 minifigs and also 3 horses. Let's see how this looks all built up. Okay, so here it is. Now, first of all, I need to point out again, I haven't seen the Lone Ranger film this theme is based on. I'm judging these sets purely as a LEGO Wild West and Western fan. And on that basis, I have to say, this Stagecoach is almost perfect looking. You could take a couple steps back, look at this, and not even recognise straight away that it was LEGO. The carriage is shaped beautifully with this nice curve on the underneath. It's only really below that the uglier LEGO building tropes start to show, and that's forgivable I think. It's not instantly staring you in the face, and overall I don't think it detracts from how good this thing looks as a whole. The colour scheme is great as well, going mostly for a striking red and black motif, but peppered with some browns and tans throughout to give it that look of a wooden vehicle. It does use a bunch of stickers throughout, but these are just to add a little more detailing, and they're all pretty straightforward to apply. You get these little double doors on each side, but really they're just for show. If you want to easily get minifigs in and out of the carriage, then you're better off just removing this entire roof piece. You might not be able to see in there very well, but even the inside gets a little detailing. You've got these L shapes to give the suggestion of seats, and also stickers for some cushioned backs. Up top on the roof is this little safe here. This is easily removed, and if you open it up, you can see it has a single silver bar inside. There is a little built-in play feature at the back. If you lift up this flap and hit this lever, you can eject the luggage here like a projectile. At the front of the coach is the area for the driver, and you also get a printed 1x1 and a little sack for some posted mail. The coach is pulled by 2 standard LEGO horses, and they're attached to the underside of the carriage itself with this frame and controlled by this little string piece which just loves to keep falling out of minifigure hands. The set also comes with 1 more horse, this one in brown, and this one actually comes with a cool saddle piece which has a clip on either side where you can attach either a rifle or a bundle of dynamite. So this set comes with 5 minifigures. Here we have Red Harrington, Barrett, and Jesus. All the minifigures in this theme seem to have really detailed designs for the prints. But Red here also has what has got to be one of the most elaborate hair and hat pieces I've ever seen. Look at this thing. She also has this really wide fabric piece for the bottom of her coat, or bellows of her dress I guess. She has 1 white leg, which I had to look up to find out is because her character has a false leg made out of ivory. Barrett and Jesus are the 2 baddies included in this set, and similar to the minifigs in the last Lone Ranger set I reviewed, what I like most about these 2 is how generic they are. I mean, as detailed as these prints are on the torsos and legs, there's nothing there that really stops you switching parts out like the head and hands and making your own characters. Here's a look at the back, and of course neither Barrett or Jesus have alternate expressions. If they did, you'd be able to see them under their hats, but Red does. I won't bother going into detail with Lone Ranger and Tonto, as they are the exact same minifigs across all the sets. So check out my previous Lone Ranger review if you haven't already, if you'd like to see a bit more about them. Overall, I think this is a brilliant set. The $29.99 price seems balmy by today's standards. You'd most likely be looking for around 40 upwards if this were to be released now. Plus you'd probably only get 3 minifigs. 4 absolute max, but no way 5. One thing I will say is I do feel like this is much more of a display piece than a playset. That's fine for me, but children, I don't know if they'd get a lot out of this. The play features aren't particularly exciting, certainly not in comparison to the Colby City Showdown, and I feel that this could be hard to actually play with. Just moving this thing, because of the way LEGO horses are built, you can push this like you would a car or a bike, and to pull it you have to lift both horses clean up in the air. I'm not sure there's an easy way around that when creating something like an old style stagecoach, but I feel that would limit its playability for kids. But for me, as an addition to my Wild West display, it's fantastic. That's what I think of the LEGO Lone Ranger Stagecoach Escape. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below, and as always, don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time. Laters.